Welcome to kinser'skeep.
This week we're exploring an exciting cocktail, the martini.
No one knows where the martini really comes from, which adds to the mystery and muddies the history.
So let's get our hands dirty. Get it? Dirty martini?
Oh, sweetheart. I'll live you so much.
There are a lot of theories about how the martini came to be, although one thing is for certain, that there are now over 200 types of martinis. So when looking through the old bartending manuals from the late 1800s, you'll see names like the Martinez, Marguerite, Bradford a la Martini, and even the fancy gin cocktail.
So what do we know for sure? Well, we know that gin's involved. Yeah. And we also know that martini preference switched from sweet to dry, which brings us to the dry martini. Now, some claim that the father of mixology, Jerry Thomas, created the original dry martini as an unnamed special at a bar in San Francisco during the 1800s, and others actually claim that it was not made that way, and it was made at the Knickerbocker Hotel in the 1900s, which is in New York City. Well, whatever the case may be, here at the Keep, we like to make a simple, no-fuss version of the dry martini, using St. George Terroir gin, just a hint of dry vermouth, stirred and garnished with a lemon peel. I don't know about you, but I'm thirsty, so let's make it. I love sipping martinis, they're just so tasty, so simple and easy. Shake it up or start stirring, then serve it to me, straight up dry or dirty. Oh, I love that song. But, you know what we love here, even more at the Keep? The martini. The martini's our favorite cocktail. Why? Well, they're simple, spirit forward, and they leave you with a nice, clean feeling. Plus, I love gin. So, naturally, the martini is in our family forever. Plus, gin really knocks it out of the park. We are going to make a stirred martini today because we like a nice silky texture with our martinis. That way it's not over diluted as well, and you don't have a murky or cloudy cocktail because of all of the added oxygen from a shake. Plus, there's no citrus juices. So, first things first, let's start with our glassware. And we're going to use a Nick and Nora glass. This glass was named after a fictional couple from Dashiell Hammett's novel, The Thin Man. The murderer's right in this room. You can use any glass you want. You can use a standard coupe. You could even use the traditional martini glass or put it on the rocks. But we're gonna serve ours up with Nick and Nora. So what are we waiting for? Let's chill our glassware down right before we build our cocktail. So first things first, let's grab ice. Be very gentle with Nick and Nora. Next, we're gonna add the dry part of the martini into the glass instead of the cocktail. So we're gonna pour a ½ ounce of dry vermouth right on top of the ice. Beautiful. Then we just add our water all the way up to the top. Perfect. Now that that's done, let's set that off to the side. And let's grab our mixing glass. We're gonna start our build with 3 ounces of my favorite gin. This is St. George Terroir gin, and it really is a forest in your glass. I can't get enough of it, so I'll just try to add only 3 ounces. That's gonna be 1.5 ounces and another 1.5 ounces to make 3. Now let's add ice. Moderate amount, not too much. If you fill it all the way to the top, it's gonna go all over the place. Here we are. That's an ice looking mixing glass. So let's grab our spoon and stir for 5 to 10 seconds, or between 30 and 40 rotations. Now when you're stirring martinis or shaking them, you really want to make sure that they're so cold, because this coupe glass isn't going to have any ice in it. So make sure you keep stirring until it's cold. But since I've achieved that here, I'm going to pour it straight into the coupe. Oh wait, we have to discard those contents. Oh. Beautiful. Now let's strain. Just kidding. I knew where it was. I did. And it really is that easy. All that's left to do is garnish. So we're gonna garnish with a lemon peel. But instead of just placing it in the glass, we're going to put it skin side out and express those oils on the glass. Now you can drop it in. And that's the classic dry martini.
Sour, Collins, Ricky, Fizz, Flip, Daisy, Smash, Cobbler, Fix, Julep, Crust of May. Yeah, let's run it back.
Don't mind if I do. Oh, I better go find Aysha so I don't get in trouble. Where could she be? Oh, downstairs.